Iwe donu zomo wa lamogun wa bere nege kai enime oi eyosu destiny no ye igbineweka. Edene na eminihia gwanken oi imoime no ya dekan adege edo language e atie uruna zenae ra Bini language e atie ebu ehia ya itai runda abe manima kabo uru nazeredo iya gwaze iya vion o zeni hiana ye ebo yata no wagada yo. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, my beautiful Edo people. My name is Destiny Bineka Eyosu, and I'll be talking about the language, Edo language. Is it called Edo language or Bini language? Over time, there has been so many controversies on what the name of this language we speak, what the name is. Some people say it is Bini language. Some people say it is Edo language. Some people say they can be used side by side. So let us find out with reasons. I'll be stating reasons, and from the reasons, you should be able to tell if the language is called Edo language or it is called Bini language. So please stay tuned, like, share. For those of you on Twitter, please kindly retweet so that our brothers and sisters in diaspora and far and wide can see this and know what their language is. Thank you. So, is it Edo language or is it Bini language? Alright, so the first thing we are going to be talking about are rules that guide the language. Now, the first thing you would know in learning any language is that the language is made up of rules of speaking, rules of writing. Okay, so Edo language is not exceptional to this. Edo language has rules. We have rules of writing, we have rules of speaking, then we have phonological and morphological rules. All those ones are rules I do not want to venture into, but for the sake of this lecture. Okay, so the first is one which everybody does. Okay, I would not say everybody because this our generation, we literally, most of us don't know how to speak the language, not to talk of obeying rules in the language. So an average Edo man, okay, an average Edo man obeys this particular rule without consciousness. That is, they do it just like that. Just they don't know that they are obeying the rules. Yes, so it is the rules is not only for the educated, but if you are educated and you know about the rules, good for you. If you are not, as an average Edo man, you tend to just obey it. I'll give you an example. The name James and the name Junior. An average Edo man says Egiemisi, not James. Like a typical Edo man, that he will say Egiemisi or a junior. For those of us that are from typical Benin homes, when your grandmother is calling you, you hear her say, a junior, oh, a junior. Oh. The reason for that is the very first rule of speaking Edo language is that no noun begins with a consonant sound. That is, noun is a name of any person, animal, place, or thing, or you can say noun. A noun is a naming word. That is, a noun in the language, that is a name of a person, cannot begin with a consonant sound. A name of a place cannot begin with a consonant sound. A name of an animal cannot begin with a consonant sound, and a name of an object cannot begin with a consonant sound. Okay, so you have cases where we pronounce English name with our dialect and add the A sound or the E sound or the O sound or any vowel sound. Okay, because simply the rules state that no noun should begin with a consonant sound. So if the very rule of the language we speak says that the people cannot be called, like you cannot pronounce any name of a person in the language with a beginning with a consonant sound, so why should the language begin with a consonant sound? The name of the language should not and cannot begin with a consonant sound. So that is a very vital rule for those of you that say Bini. B, the sound B is a consonant sound. So the language does not accept, it has a major rule that it does not accept that the name, a noun or a naming word should begin with a consonant sound. So the name of the language itself cannot begin with a consonant sound. I've given you example. Let me give you other examples. You hear Sarah. I'm giving you English examples so that you know that we cannot and can never use a consonant sound to begin an Edo name. That is why those of you that say your name is Nosa, it is wrong. It is a Nosa. If your name is Nosayaba, Nosazena, and you say your name is Nosaze or Nosayaba, it is very wrong. The reason is because your name cannot simply begin with a consonant sound as an Edo person. It is a major rule. We do not believe in the consonant sound beginning any name. So we have Enosahai, Enosayaba, Enosaze. So these names, the A comes in, and A, that is E, is a vowel sound and not a consonant sound. So it is Edo language and not Bini language. E-D-O and not B-I-N-I. It is wrong. So this rule is the major rule for you to know that yes, the language cannot be called and should not be called a Bini language, simply because the language itself has a rule that states that no noun, that is a naming word, should begin with what? A consonant sound. And B is a consonant sound. Therefore, the B, ni, cannot be the name of the language.